Happy Teaching Tuesdays! This one is for my buyers, especially my first-time home buyers. It can be a very daunting process, so I'm going to give you a quick rundown what happens after you go under contract. That means that you found a house, that you have negotiated the terms, and now you're in your due diligence period before you actually close on the property. You're going to choose a closing attorney. This closing attorney is going to run a title search on the property to make sure the title is completely clear, and then they will provide title insurance. These fees will be included in your closing costs. If you're unsure, ask your lender to give you a breakdown of the closing costs because they've already should have done that at this point. If they haven't already, please ask them for that. Also, you're going to get a home inspector. And by the way, your realtor can give you a list of local closing attorneys and local home inspectors. The home inspector is going to go through the entire house from top to bottom. I have another video about the details of this. And then the next step after the home inspection process is the appraisal process. Your lender requires an appraisal to be done of the home, and the appraiser is going to determine the value of the home, which needs to be equal or greater than the negotiated value on the contract. They also are there to make sure the home qualifies for the type of loan that you have. Usually, in our neck of the woods, we ask sellers to provide a termite inspection, a septic inspection, and or well water or well inspection, depending if the home has them, of course. And all of these inspections have to be acceptable to you and to your lender. So there's quite a few steps. They go about 4 to 8 weeks, depending on your type of loan. And each step of the way, you have an option to review those inspections and those reports and decide if you want to proceed or not. So it's very daunting, but call your lenders, call your realtors, and ask as many questions as you want because this is a very important decision you're making, and you should know everything that's going on at every point. Knowledge is power, so come back next week for another episode. This is Catherine Hayden, Realtor at Century 21 Eric Enterprises, Inc. in Picayune, Mississippi. And please remember, no questions too small. Just give me a call.